A number of you have been asking, when will the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Scholarships reopen for applications? Because quite a number of you are already looking to apply as of yesterday. So I get you. So this video is for anyone who is looking to apply for an Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters program come this year, and I will talk about when these programs will reopen for applications and what you need to be doing as of now, such that by the time the application period is open, then you're not rushing at the very last minute and you're ready and you know exactly what to do. So this video is for such a person. If it's not for you, as usual, what we do here, you share it with someone else who could benefit from it, and so that we can keep growing this community. Remember, the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters programs are open to anyone across the globe. So you don't have to worry whether you're listening to this, whether in Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, wherever, Pakistan, India, US, UK, name it. It is for everyone. And a fun fact is that there is no age limit. So you can definitely be in a position to come and do your Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters program and be able to also travel across Europe, because the program usually involves mobilities between several universities in the European continent. And so I've done quite a number of videos about this on this channel, so you can definitely go ahead and check out those so that you're at par with what exactly I'm talking about when I say mobilities, when I say you're going to go to several universities and so on and so forth. So now, if you're listening to this, the programs will begin opening for applications sometime in September, end of September, and most programs will actually run their application period all the way to February or March. Now, one thing that you need to notice is that each of the programs, when you open the main catalog, which I always send out to so many of you, when you open the main catalog, you will find out that there are over 200 programs right now that are enlisted on that catalog. This may change because they keep on updating. It may become more programs actually, and so you can be able to check out which of the programs you're interested in depending on your skill set as well as your knowledge base, and then be able to check when this program is going to open for application, such that you already know when to prepare and when to keep an eye on that particular online website, such that by the time the application period is open, then yours is to just pretty much go on the online portal and apply for everything. So we are now in July, which means that you have maybe 2-3 months for which you should actually begin preparing, because preparing for an Erasmus Mundus Masters Scholarship application takes quite a lot, and there are a number of documents as well that you need to check out and see whether you have them ready, such that you are just going to, upload them on the website and you are set. So the first thing that you need to know right here is that, one, since you have already maybe gone through the catalog, which if you have not, then the first thing is to first go through the catalog, checking the eligibility criteria, checking it alongside your skill set, your knowledge, what you would like to do, and then you identify a few programs that you would like to actually pursue. And this would be from 3 programs going on. You can apply for as many programs nowadays. There's no caveat on the number of programs that you can apply, but please make sure that you're applying for programs that are within your skill set and not just any program just because you saw the headline is interesting to you. So once you identify these programs, then you check the eligibility criteria, and the eligibility criteria will tell you exactly what caliber of person that the consortiums or the committees of each of these Erasmus Mundus programs are looking for. Now, I will talk about the generic documents that you need to start preparing if you're listening to this right now, such that you are ahead of time. So first things first is your passport. So if you do not have your international passport, this is the golden time to actually go ahead and apply for it. and make sure that everything is all at par. And once you apply for the passport, the other thing that you need to check on the website, the official website of the programs that you're interested in, is to see what other documents are they requiring. So the documents that you need to make sure that are ready would be your transcripts from your university, as well as your degree certificates. And this would mean that you go to your university admission center to be able to collect these documents if you have not yet collected them. And if you are just about to graduate and maybe the process of getting your certificates and transcripts takes a bit of time and might not be ready by the time the application period is open, then you can request for a completion letter from your university, which you can use in place, and you can actually email the consortiums of each of the programs, letting them know that you are sending in a completion letter in place of the certificates or the transcripts. And as soon as these two documents are out, then you can forward them to the consortium. Now, another thing that you really do need to take care of is to make sure that you check whether any of the programs actually is requiring to have a language certificate. So this could be a TOEFL test, and there are several tests that are actually accepted by several programs. So you can check to see if you have any tests that you need to do and then book it within your earliest convenience, because in some cases, if a consortium of a program says that they are not able to actually waive the English test, then you need to go ahead and do that test and provide the results on time. And once again, you can always email the consortium to either ask for a waiver or request if you can forward the results of your English test much later, which is very dependent on the type of test that you're also taking. Now, another document that is very crucial in this case is your residence certificate. Now, some of you might have heard this already. I have spoken about this on this channel. Your residence certificate is a document that you need to obtain from your area chief or your local chief. You can also obtain this document either from a lawyer or an employer. And this document pretty much stipulates, where you actually live. So your name with the address, as well as how many years perhaps that you have been living there, if especially this document is being offered by an area chief. And you can also ensure that this document is in place, because some places it takes quite a long time, some other places it's quite fast, honestly. So make sure that this document is already available to you, and you can check out, maybe even if your area chief is not available, maybe book an appointment ahead of time. So this are some of the things that you need to do already. Now, another thing that you also need to make sure is ready is things to do with recommendation letters, because once again, for any of the programs that you will be applying for, usually there's a clause that requires you to provide a reference letter, and these reference letters would definitely be from your referees, maybe your academic referees or even your employer. And please check the eligibility on the website such that you can already start talking to these referees and tell them that, hey, I will be requiring a letter at this time actually to apply for a master's scholarship, such that they are already aware, and you can already have that conversation. Sometimes it might take quite a long time, especially if it's your lecturer, maybe they are too busy and they will take some bit of time before they can offer this letter to you. In some other cases, some programs will ask for the email of that particular referee, and they will email that referee asking them to offer a reference letter on your behalf. So please check out the eligibility criteria. Once again, I sound like a broken record, but this is exactly what you need to do, such that once you check out which type of reference letters that a program is requiring, then you're already checking out which referees you want to contact. You're already having these conversations such that it's not awkward at the very last minute and you're hurrying up and they're wondering why you're hurrying up. Remember, the application period is between end of September, depending on the program. So for instance, if a program opens end of September, October, then they definitely might be closing for applications in in December, and this is a strict deadline. And so once you're closed out, what you need to do maybe is to wait until the next year to now apply again. But the reason as to why I'm doing this video is such that this is something that you're already aware of. Now, other documents that you might potentially need would be your CV, which I have spoken about on this channel. It's important that your CV is on Europass format. In some cases, it's not necessarily a requirement, but it is recommended that it is on Europass format. I've spoken about this on this channel, and you can check out that video so that you know how to write your CV on Europass format. Another thing that you definitely need is your personal statement, which is the core of your scholarship application. So this is the make or break of your scholarship. So if you're writing your statement of purpose or your motivation statement, make sure that you can be able to have it read by somebody else. So if you're listening to this, this is the right time to begin that process, so you can draft in your thoughts and see, okay, what exactly am I, who am I, why do I qualify for this program over and above all other applicants across the globe, and make sure that it is very well articulate, and have somebody look at it and tell you that this is right, this is wrong, and then you can be able to refine it over time such that it is ready by the time the applications are being open. Now, another thing that is very crucial in this case is to network with other people who have gone through the same program, and this is very crucial because they will tell you exactly what the application process was like for them. They can tell you your experiences, and if you approach someone, especially on LinkedIn, and you introduce yourself nicely, and then they can be able to maybe look at your application, your statement of purpose, your CV, and so on and so forth. They can give you very important pointers such that you're ready to go ahead and do the application. Also note that these programs also offer webinars on how to apply for these programs. So what you can also do is to either follow any one of these programs on their social media handles. It could be on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, or Instagram, wherever they have posted this webinar, and you can go ahead and apply to listen into that webinar. You can also listen to other webinars that have passed and they have already gone ahead and done the application procedure and what they're looking for, and so on and so forth. So this is very, very crucial. Remember, the secret to actually getting the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Program is having a very good application and making sure that you're very convincing and that you check out all the boxes for all the documents that you need to have ahead of time, and make sure that you read through all the websites, because all the information is actually on the website. You do not need any other third party to tell you, oh, this is how you should apply. Everything is on the website, and I keep on insisting on this because several people try to find information from elsewhere, but everything is actually on that website, and you don't need to look elsewhere wondering whether it is the right information or getting confused in the long run. So make sure that you read that information, and if something is not clear, then make sure that you can also email the consortiums or the committees of these programs. Their emails are always available on their website, and they actually reply. So don't be skeptical. Yes, they are going to reply to you, and these opportunities are out there for you, and they are designed for you. I am a product of Erasmus. There are several other people who have gone through the Erasmus program, and the numbers keep on increasing, whether it's in Kenya, Nigeria, wherever else, you will see people getting these scholarships. So please believe also in yourself, and get off the skepticism bubble, which can make you think that you are not worth of these programs. You're definitely worth of these programs, and you can go ahead and apply for them. And you cannot give up. If one program rejects you, keep on applying for other programs as well. Cast your net as far and wide as possible. Apply for other programs as well within the European continent, such that you have your options as well, so that at the end of the day you have options that you can look into. And in fact, having gone through the process of applying for an Erasmus program, then you get to have the right tools such that maybe even in the next application period, you can use those tools towards your application. Now, there's a lot more that I can talk about Erasmus, and I would want to hear your questions, your comments, and so on and so forth. So please leave them on the comment section. I will definitely begin doing my webinars very soon as well, just to let you know how to apply, what to go about, checking on the websites, what you should be very careful about. And then I can perhaps begin this towards the end of August or September, when the application period actually begins. So look out for that. Look out for other videos that I have done on this channel regarding Erasmus, such that you are already also at par. And also DM me, send me a comment, whatever it is that works for you, and ensure that you shoot your shot before you can shoot your foot. All right, that's it for today. Have a good one. Subscribe, like this video, it helps this channel, and obviously join my membership if you want to have a one-on-one with me and get to have these videos ahead of time of everybody else. And I will be more than happy to interact with you and speak to you. And until next time, bye now.